Your problems are not my responsibility. If you want free healthcare, then maybe try working instead of like whining on TikTok about capitalism. My husband and I bust our butts every week and we pay our taxes, and somehow we're the bad guys because we don't want to bankroll everyone else's bad decisions. Like, sorry, but I made poor life choices doesn't count as a disability. And I'm over arguing with people who say that healthcare is a human right, but the right to life isn't. So I'm no longer going to be guilt tripped by people who think that my paycheck is like community property. If you want free stuff, then move to California. The rest of us are working and paying our own bills and trying to raise kids in an economy that liberal policies keep trying to ruin.
Kamala Harris would have made us a way better president than what we're dealing with now, and I think that is starting to show every minute of every single day. Listen, we've got tariffs that are out of control at 145%. Donald Trump himself said on CNN in a news report saying that it is okay if we go into a recession. Do you honestly think Kamala Harris or Joe Biden would have ever let us go into a freaking recession? I don't think so.
Turns out we don't have to wait for a foreign actor to destroy America. Because if what Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social yesterday, January 14th, actually happens, we will collapse from within.
Hey everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So the fear is becoming real and the regret is becoming very loud. A lot of people are now coming out openly to say, oh, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wouldn't have let this happen if they were still on set. Oh, we should have voted for Kamala when everybody was warning us. And to think that people actually did warn them about the impact of their vote and how it's going to affect them. Now you have people crying out on the internet every other day because of the high cost of living. Well, let's take a look at these other videos I've gathered for you guys, and I'll come back with more commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go watch.
He posted that starting February 1st, he was cutting off all federal aid to all blue states. First of all, that's unconstitutional because Congress appropriated those funds to go to the states. So this is an absolute, unequivocal seizure of power that is illegal and unconstitutional. And there is no doubt we would be in a constitutional coup. Second of all, let's start with the obvious about who this affects. Everyone, not just blue states, red states alike. We are so interconnected that red states, do you not think if everything grinds to a halt in blue states that you will be impacted? I mean, let's start with the obvious. Food assistance, housing assistance, medical care. Nursing homes get a lot of federal funding. School lunch programs where our kids go and eat when they're at school. Infrastructure. I cannot say strongly enough how catastrophic this would be if it is allowed to happen. Congress, if you do not step up now, you will never have another chance because you will be moot. Do you really think we can wait until the midterms to vote? No, because people will actually cease to live if these programs go away. It will absolutely result in the end of life for a lot of people and in the total chaos and collapse for the rest, and not just in blue states. You've got to be as loud as you can, Republicans and Democrats and independents alike, because if this happens, we no longer have a United States of America because our constitutional republic will have collapsed. It's that serious. This is that serious. Go love your neighbor.
The President of the United States has just announced that he's cutting off all federal funding to blue states. This would be the collapse of the United States of America if he is not prevented from doing this. This is an illegal seizure of spending power. This is a collapse of federalism, and it is a constitutional coup. Infrastructure in states will come to a screeching halt, so construction workers will lose their jobs in mass. Road projects will end. Transit projects will end. Medicaid care will be shut off. Hospitals will close. Nurses and doctors won't get paid. And nursing care facilities will shutter. School lunches, food assistance, public workers, and state budgets will completely collapse. This will cause the loss of life and irreparable harm to children, to the elderly, to veterans, to working families all across this country. And we will officially be an authoritarian government. Our Constitution will be null and void. This is serious, and we should take it serious. Congress needs to act now. Democrats and Republicans. He is destroying the United States of America as we know it.
Boy, I haven't brought y'all a fuck around and find out story in so long in months. But I got a good one for y'all today, y'all. So, Tyson Foods, you know the maker of meat and beef, has decided to close down their factory in Lexington, Nebraska because of Donald Trump tariffs on beef. And y'all know who voted for Donald Trump in Lexington? 75% of their residents voted for Donald Trump in 2024. Now, Tyson Food is about to lay off 3,000 employees at their plant, which the whole area is only 11,000. So that's 1 out of 3, basically, folks about to lose their job in Lexington, Nebraska. Now, that's a fuck around and find out story for you. They wanted everything to happen to us. They wanted everything to happen to them. But now they are losing their jobs because they chose to vote for racism. Now, 3,000 of them don't know what they're going to do because this was the biggest plant in Lexington, Nebraska. Now they don't have nowhere to go. They don't know what they're going to do. Now they complaining and saying this ain't right. Now they saying this ain't this. This is what you get when you vote for racism. See, Kamala Harris wasn't going to treat y'all like that. Even though y'all would have hated Kamala Harris with a passion, she still wouldn't have treated y'all like dog crap. Donald Trump is spitting right in y'all face, and y'all still going to vote Republican in 2026. So we don't care. We not sad y'all losing y'all jobs. But this is a moment in history that should be studied. How a group of people thought that Donald Trump was going to smash the black people, smash the Latinos, smash them. But they the ones that are getting smashed. So we don't want to see the tears. We don't want to see all the pain y'all go through because y'all voted for this. 75% of y'all voted for racism. And now y'all finna be broke and don't have nothing. And that's a fuck around and find out story I enjoy. I'm not sad for y'all. Y'all chose this. Y'all wanted this. Y'all believed in this. And now y'all got this. 3,000 of y'all. How y'all gonna pay y'all bills? What's next? And now y'all gonna need some government assistance. And now y'all gonna need some food stamps. And now y'all gonna need some help from the government. But y'all don't want us to get help from the government. So strap them up by the bootlace. Buckle up your pants, put your shirt in, and find a way.
And then I ask again, to what end? MAGA voted so that other people will get hurt, other people will get, whatever. But one thing that they fail to understand is that they will still be at the forefront of all of this. They will be at the receiving end of all of this. A lot of them thought that the people that is going to be impacted or affected by all of this is people that do not look like themselves. And every other time, I just keep seeing them making some kind of statement online, making videos without, thinking about it. Imagine saying that healthcare is not human right. Like, what are you even saying? So all these other countries that give free healthcare to their citizens that pay taxes, what is that? That even countries where you go to and citizens, even people that just outsiders like foreigners have access to healthcare. It's supposed to be a human right. And most of these countries, I've not seen them come online to complain about most of the things that some of you guys complain, saying, oh, these people are using all our healthcare. These people do this. These people do that. They come from other countries. They take our healthcare. They do the other one. We pay this one. I and my husband are working. Like, what are you even saying? Who says these other people are not even working? Before now, you guys said it was the undocumented immigrant that was occupying the whole healthcare thing and all of that. They are the ones that have, benefit from the government aids and all of that, the EBTs and all that, and healthcare. And now, you guys are now finding out that you guys have been the major benefactors of all of these things have been you all. And now, because the whole secret has been exposed, you guys are also freaking out. You guys are finding out that you guys have been the ones majorly the ones that benefit from this and not the foreigners that you guys thought were benefiting from it, or even more of the black folks. Now he's cutting federal funding according to some of the videos we are seeing online. So allegedly cutting federal funding from blue states. And some people are excited about it, like super, super happy about it. To what end? How can you be happy that your neighbors are suffering when you're rejoicing? To what end, I ask again. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you think in a comment. I would love to read from you guys. Please do well to like and subscribe. And credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and drop your own take in the comment section. See you all on my next. Bye, guys.